Hello Total War Gamers, my name is Deacon. Welcome back to another episode of 3rd Total War Divide and Conquer 2.2, the Heirs of Fingolfin Elven Confederations campaign. And the previous episode, Glorfindel has scored a wonderful victory against more tiny army, I was going to say, but I was actually a bigger one than this one.
Scatter them.
And we're going in against 3 units of Wardecs. That's going to be interesting. Warg scouts. I've just shown in the previous episode that we can do well against them if we corner them.
Put an end to this evil.
But it's going to be a peculiar battle. And those crossbows are darn effective against Glorfindel's Elder lances. So that's no good. Start deployment. Put Glorfindel over here. Archers over here. Don't skirmish, don't fight at will. Dunedain in the front. Tolkas is faithful on the flanks.
Elves, over here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to isolate some of those wargs and drive them into a corner, especially their generals units, which I think is this one. So let's just move up here. And already they are deployed quite close to the map's edge, so that might help with driving them into a corner. Those are scouts.
Elves, over here.
We're gonna have to deal with them anyway. There we go.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
In the previous battle, we've chewed up. Oh, they're all coming now. 3 units of wards. And the infantry. That's gonna be tough.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
There we go.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Okay, those are regular warg riders, so you shoot them up. And let's charge in with everything and everyone. And hopefully demotivate them as quickly as possible, so that we may lose. They're already broken, so that is rather convenient. We've lost one Dunedain soldier. You can actually skirmish with the Goblin Band. And let's speed things up a little bit more again. Okay, now pull away, and now attack again. I actually don't. You. There you go.
Don't draw attention. Bows, Elven warriors. Keep your wits sharp.
I'm gonna try and go for
Only
a
half the enemy
surround on
force
them.
remains. Weapons ready, quick.
Actually, Is he going to catch that single ward? He is very tired and that ward is getting away. Alright. They too need to be killed or captured, all of them. There we go.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
That was it for them. Oh yes. The light of Velbred. I think we'll see that only one...
Awed by the victory we have won here today.
0 soldiers remaining even. Nice. So... we should be more than capable of taking Zakala. But we'll be spread out, especially in Khazad-dûm West and Anon and Orod. If we are to take Osenithil, we'll have serious challenges.
We protect the Elven lands.
Follow me.
Right, Glorfindel, they're gonna run back. So
Take it for the
I'm
elves.
just gonna stand on the
Scout the
road
area.
here and try. Okay, we are still losing money, but not as bad as before. Our second diplomat is moving back. I think we had everything done for this end turn, for this turn, to be ready for the end turn. Now Rivendell might be besieged again. And I'm also quite confident we could take Goblin Town. It's just that the payback in terms of a dread stack is not something we have a remedy to right now. Oh, this is interesting. There are two armies now. A Captain Gorzag with Mountain Orc Hunters and then Uruk Taskmasters. And then a unit of a Raider Warband as reinforcement. Mountain Orc Hunters, the general.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
Now, one downside to this part is that Glorfindel hasn't really been able to recuperate too many of his men. And in the previous battle,
Units, await my orders.
there wasn't really any alternative to mailing them down with
Ready, elves.
Glorfindel himself.
Elves, stay on guard.
Okay, here we
The
go.
enemy have brought up more men.
There you go. And here you go. And here. No, I really don't like to charge into Mountain Orc Hunters. So it can only work in one occasion. That is if we smack down their general instantly. Then it might help. So I'm going to try that from this angle and see if it works out. And switch to the Taskmasters. Boom. I think we missed him. There you go. So we are pulling out with all of our men alive. And we're going to charge again.
Back into the earth. Good
Boom.
tidings.
There you go.
The enemy general lies dead.
That's all we needed.
Be quick. Be quick.
Still they kill one of our guys instantly. You need to be skirmishing them down. The archers are not much to worry about. And I am going to charge the taskmasters and go for a surround with the Dunedain.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
They're broken, which is excellent. So you go into the stalkers, and you shoot up the remaining mountain orc hunters. Oh, the light of Elbereth. Switch to the archers. There we go. Trying to minimize losses because we've got so many battles ahead of us still. And now wavering. Ooh. It's almost as if our charge didn't do anything. But only shaken. It's absurd. They're broken and
Only
fighting
half
to the
the
death.
enemy force remains.
Stalkers. Good charge after them now and one of them down. How many archers are there? You will also have to come into melee. No, we're still in a quite favorable position.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
So now we are going to set up our army again, facing this direction because that's where the army is coming from. And I want clear field of fire, so my archers will be here. And Dunedain are going to be here. You are chasing, you come back. And you run down the archers. Yeah, I think I like it here. Actually, come a little bit further forward.
Bows, stay on guard.
And you'll be right there. How's it going? 39. And Dolcus is faithful. They are nice ambushes. 22 left. 9 left. Come on. You will be on fire, I will. You won't be. Apparently there's something in the vicinity that you can still fire down on. And you come back now. And I'll be on this flank. Well, you're going to be on this flank. Glorfindel. Come right here. Into the Raider Warband. Oops. They've got their general protected by other infantry. So
This is the way.
I'm gonna charge the Raider Warband again. Even though they're all, I don't know what they're doing. Come on, Lancers out, boys. And I did see them popping out, but I didn't hear any horn blowing sound, so I don't know if that is telling in any way. We lose 2 more men. So apparently that Raider Warband is, yeah, they're right on top of the Snaga skirmishes, and obviously skirmishes do have the potential to throw javelins and skirmish with us. Although I hardly ever actually see them in skirmish mode, so. Okay, here we go for another charge. Maybe this time it will be clean.
Our men have slain
Yes.
the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Okay, I'm going to pull out again.
This is the way.
Come on, pull out. They're impetuous, that's interesting. Okay, now I'm gonna get involved in the mainline battle here. You are coming here. We're gonna shoot those second rank skirmishes, and you're also coming forward.
Weapons ready, elves. Be quick. Don't draw attention. Cast them back into the earth.
And you need a push up.
Bows.
Shoot the goblin band. You push through.
Elven warriors. Cast them back into the earth. Elven warriors.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
And I think you'll be right here.
Be quick.
And doing it then.
Keep your wits sharp. Watch for the enemy. Close in on them. Elven warriors. Crush them. Be quick. Ready yourself.
Actually go for the goblin band.
Be quick.
You push
Ready your
up.
bows.
Switch to the Raider Warband. And you go for the goblin band.
Elven warriors. Cast them back into the earth. Your wits sharp.
No, the goblin band. The goblin band. Shoot the Raider Warband.
Keep your wits sharp.
Goblin band. Okay.
Keep your wits sharp. Weapons ready.
Okay.
Bows.
You switch.
Behold how our cowardly
Okay.
foe runs. It's time to press them.
Ready yourself.
Phew.
Don't draw attention.
One thing is certain, contrary to most of my campaigns, these Tilkas's Faithful are ranking up quite nicely. However, at the same time,
Elven warriors.
the numbers of men coming out of Zakala are so large that I'm kind of hesitant. Because there's also another army going for Anon and Arod. But as usual, they'll probably send too few men after us.
Close in on them. Be quick. Be quick. Be quick. Be quick. Elves, over here. Close in on them. Close in on them. Close in on them. Back into the earth.
81. That's not going to be enough.
Don't draw attention. Cast them back into the
By
earth.
the Valorant, I don't know if it's going to make any difference. Okay. It is quite probable that too many have escaped. Oh.
Our foe is utterly vanquished.
Yeah.
Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious
We'll have to fight them
victory.
again. We lost 31. Tulka's Faithful ranked up once more. Healing to some degree. I think we should just take Sakala and then move down again. And maybe place Elrond in there. Execute. I'm referring to this army to the left there. Again, queues are stalled. Alastigel. Again a girl. Oh man, I want boys. Hazardun and Shadow of Mercury cease hostilities. They must have taken Erui by now and have come to their senses. Something like that. In the meantime, they're marching
My lord.
this way. Would they be going for Kalionak?
I shall continue tomorrow.
Weird.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
In any case, these men can defeat this army. Elrond can defeat this one if they should attack.
Come, my
It's
brother.
going to be up to Glorfindel to press into Zakala now.
Scatter them.
Captain Malhur. Not too many of those nasties. So 1 unit of 254 Snaga skirmishers. Then there's 1 archer, 2 archers, 3 archers, and some more Snaga skirmishers and skirmishers. And the rest is mainline infantry. That cannot really hurt us that much unless they overwhelm us. So I'm gonna try and let's just see.
Send them back to their own world.
As per the usual, I'll try to overpower their general early and kill him. But the rest of them, it's a bit dark. I don't like that. This is better. And terrain features. I like this hill better. I'm going to set up over here. Northern Dunedain are now gold chevroned. That's going to be awesome.
This is the way. Stay on guard.
And Tulkas is faithful.
Advance.
My mouse is slippery. I don't know what
This
it
is
is.
the way.
It's behaving strangely. Perhaps it's time for a new mouse. And since I'm without a
Elves,
job,
over here.
an Inkion, and my wife has a job,
Be quick.
she'll see me coming, proposing to spend money for gaming. Unless, of course, I did set up a Patreon a while ago. I hardly ever mention it, but if you're appreciative of my content and want to give something back in a more concrete fashion, then I invite you to donate and perhaps refer to Gaming Mouse.
Come on!
I currently have a Razor Naga, the Molten Lava kind of thing version, and it is rather old. I once bought it to for Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO. to do PvP. I think the general's over here, so this one is not really going to work. Archers reloading, I can just don't like the skirmishes. Okay, let's withdraw.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I don't want those javelins to be fired at us. I'm less concerned about the arrows. There we go. That's nice. Lost this one soldier though. The stalkers are regular infantry. We get bogged down in them. But maybe we can pull off one more charge. Sorry, no, I don't like that. One thing the AI is doing right, I would say, and that is the skirmishing behavior of the... I think they just cannot skirmish. That must be why.
We await your command. Be quick.
And the back lines is mostly archers, so I'm gonna go charge with them.
Close in on them.
On to the next unit. They don't provide
If we continue like this, we will
much of a
smash
threat
the enemy.
anyway. Goblin infantry, perhaps, but we are luring them away right now. So I'm gonna give them a charge whilst they're running. Oh, there you go, and pull out again. Don't forget we are now in double speed, so my pulling out might seem to come rather quickly. One horse goes down to these Snaga archers, so I'll make them pay for that. And
If we continue like
actually,
this, we will smash
they
the enemy.
kill another in melee. And this is just the math of replenishment, to be honest, because Glorfindel replenishes and these guys do not. And since I feel like we'll have many more battles ahead of us, I'm just wearing them down like this before doing anything else. Oh, it's impressive. There you go. Let's pop a light of overhead for a change.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I'm gonna go for those skirmishes next. There you go. I'm gonna go for, I think, the archers, but I hear those javeliniers going. There we go.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, already they've lost half of them. Those Snaga archers. Boom.
battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
What surprises me is that still they don't make any attempts to get into our main line. And also, as you may have noticed, I'm not really focusing on their general per se, because I'm going to kill 56.
The battle is
they
very
will
much
run,
in our favor. Victory will be
and
ours.
I won't be able to kill them all. And I need to kill them all because I don't want to have them all in Goblin Town on the next battle. Skirmishes.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Okay. Stalkers I am walking away from. Precisely because they have large numbers. I'm going to reserve them for the last. Not that one, but this large bunch. There you
The
go.
battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Hey, come on, horsies. 2 stragglers there. Okay, into the archers. Okay, this is actually the first unit to break. So I'm going to pursue.
If we continue like this, we will smash.
Consider how many we've already killed, and it's still only 69%. Okay, hello. Charge all you like. I'm not gonna let you catch me. How can you still be tossing javelins around? Well, there must be a single horsey left somewhere, I don't know. The more numerous one. There you go.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Okay, push
Victory will be
through.
ours.
And now charge them. And pull this way. Still avoiding that large blob there.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
77%. There you go. %. Come on.
The enemy general abandons his men.
Oh,
We've captured the enemy's general.
okay.
That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
79%.
We await your command.
Okay, them.
Into the earth.
Okay. Grab those last 10 men. Quickly now.
Close in on them. Close in on them.
There you go.
Crush them.
80%.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
This should be it. Timing of that ability wasn't everything, but let's give them another charge and they should break.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Oh, and
It's
they're
time to press the
fleeing in
attack.
the right direction. Which is gonna allow us to go over 90 quite nicely. I think we lost like 6 men or so.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
5, 6. Sorry about that. 19 survive. How do you explain this? Tolkos is faithful and Dunedain Wardens both gain XP and they inflicted 0 casualties. And Glorfindel killed 1145 by himself. And one was healed up, that explains the difference. But this is crazy. We totally didn't need any of the other guys. But that's what happens when you don't have taskmasters in the field. And wargs with crossbows and wargs by themselves are actually quite a nuisance in terms of what they can do to the units. And the rest is like skirmishes, present some sort of a threat.
We protect the elven lands.
And now
Elves!
I'm gonna make a save game and go into this captain.
Engage!
Hey! If we kill all these 253 and him, we grab their settlement. So killing all of them right now is rather important.
Wipe the blight from this land.
It's a gift. So we'll have to be precise this time. Precise and careful.
Await my orders. Bows. Ready yourselves. Forward, warriors. This is the way, elves. Advance. The enemy are bringing in
This
reinforcements.
is annoying. Where are they? Here. Okay. How can I get my guys up here? And which path are they going to take? And where is their general? He's in the rear. It's the Sniper Skirmisher unit. We really need to run quite a distance, and they are going to be right next to the map's edge. Okay, let's slow down. Maybe we can line up here. I want to drive them off the...
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I want to drive them off the mountain. And gain the high ground on them. Okay. And again, maybe this is one of those situations where Glorfindel should just be fixing it by himself alone.
Be quick. Be quick. Be quick. Press them back into the earth. At ease.
And can you come here?
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
We'll protect these lands. Ready yourselves. Keep your wits sharp. Be quick, over here.
The whole point here is they cannot escape. They should not escape.
Stand firm. Keep your wits sharp.
You get
Like the wind.
past them here. you can. Oh, there comes the second army. This is going to be tough, especially in terms of positioning.
Elven warriors. Like the wind, we'll protect this land. Keep your wits sharp. Like the wind.
They're charging, that's counter charge. I want a full surround on these guys. That is my primary concern at the moment. And path thing is quite an issue. Come here. You come up. You grab the high ground.
Like this, we will smash
You
the
move on. Oops. What is this? Mountain Orc Hunters. You skirmish with these guys. Come here.
Stand firm.
Voltas is faithful. You need to pull away. Immediately.
Weapons ready, elves. Elves, over here.
Or actually, be here. No. Yeah.
Warriors.
Ooh. How did so many of them... Where's the rest of this unit? Okay. These. No. Close to them.
Elven warriors.
Oh, they are dueling with something like... Oh,
Close in on them.
this is so annoying.
Ready, elves. Close in on them.
Shoot them in the rear now. This unit is going to crap because it's got tackled by a bunch of Mountain Orc Hunters.
Rush them.
Now we're gonna have to engage them all with melee.
Rush them. Cast them back into the earth.
Pull even closer and get more...
Bows.
I'm gonna shoot straight into the behinds.
Ready yourselves. Weapons ready.
Unbelievable.
Back into the earth.
This much blobbing and then...
Don't draw attention.
This is just getting way more costly than I wanted, but anyway. Let's pull out both and let's see if we can switch them around a little bit. Now the reverse effect is occurring,
Ready your bows. Stand back.
and we're overpowering them on this narrow patch of land. And you can actually stop pursuing, because I'd rather have my archers doing their job.
Ready yourselves.
There is just no path along this side. That's annoying.
Weapons ready, elves.
The enemy are badly bloodied. Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Oh boy, stop skirmishing, you're skirmishing all
The
along.
enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Yeah, just run them down in the right direction. That's all I care about.
Bows! We meet them at last! Close in on them! Elven warriors! Close in on them! Weapons ready!
They too are now broken.
Close in on them! Watch for the
And
enemy.
I'm at the last of my arrows.
Be quick, be quick. We'll
Press them back into the earth! Press them back into the earth!
You
Watch for the enemy.
run down these skirmishers. You run them down. And you go into the mountain wolf hunters.
Close in on them! Bows! Crush them! Crush them!
Be quick,
They're getting dangerously close to the...
be quick.
Crush them!
Move the other direction.
Crush them!
Escape some other way.
Watch for the enemy. Crush them!
Grab those last two.
Press them back into the earth! Close in on them! Close in on them!
You need a counter support here, or actually, don't.
Be quick. Be quick, be quick.
Close in on them!
Be quick.
Ew.
Crush them!
There's only two left now. So let's go and locally overpower the mountain wolf hunters.
Press them back into the earth!
Outnumber them. Boom.
Ready to push!
Boom. They're broken and fighting to the death. And they're not going to do much anymore now.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
They could.
This is a clear victory.
He's fallen. Okay. None survive on both sides and we lost 52. So the army is quite damaged. But then again, Glorfindel is still in good shape. And he is what matters most now. And I'm considering bringing Elrond over to Zakala because they may be attacked from the east. Leaving the army behind that is now here. And then bringing Glorfindel down to take Ossinithil. Ha! Lunuk has a value no greater than 1,000.
We've defeated their wretched armies.
Indeed, we have.
Sire, assail them!
Ding
Our
dong.
lands will be safe once more.
Shall we
Guard this
massacre a couple of orcs? Let's do it. We gain some money. But now we are making serious money. Look at that. It's 3k. And not a turn of cavalry. Oh wow. So our troubles should soon be over. And Elrond is definitely gonna come this way. and bring a cavalry unit with him. Ooh, I like where this is going. Anyway, guys, I hope you... I wasn't even aware there was a mission going on. Agent Aya, Nostarian.
Yes, my lord.
You spent a turn here. And you're going back that way. But what we'll do...
Yes, my lord.
Oh, by the way, I hurt my fingers. There you go. He's no longer culturally challenged. You might... There you go. So, look. The fact that Elrond made him see the folly of his disdain for other cultures and actually taught him a thing or two about diplomacy has removed those negative traits, and he now has an influence of 5.
Without question.
Which is fairly,
Tomorrow's journey planned
beautiful.
out. My lord,
Nedudir is also going for lessons with Elrond,
I shall continue tomorrow.
and Mordor is completely dominating the world. What's becoming of Gondor whilst we're here? And slowly but surely some elves are starting to take over the culture of Khazad-dûm West. But it was quite unfortunate that we weren't able to build an artist studio ages ago. But those things should soon be coming. Also, what might work to our advantage now is that Dunland will be at war with Enerwait, and we'll have other concerns. We're already sharing a border with them. They might in fact be approaching us now, so I'm gonna try and spot anything. But they will have other worries pretty soon.
Your orders.
So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I want to thank you for watching and see you next time.